Creep at wife's work wouldn't stop stalking her until cops got involved. My wife and I were at a party when I noticed a guy staring at her. I asked her about it and she said he was just a guy from work. Later, I saw him trying to talk to her and she looked uncomfortable. I went over and asked if everything was okay. He left and she told me he was always creepy at work, but she didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I told her to let me know if he bothered her again. A few days later, I picked her up from work and he was there staring at her. I asked her about it and she said he was just being weird. I told her to let me know if he did anything else. The next day, she called me saying he had followed her home. I told her to call the police, but she didn't want to. I went to her work the next day and saw him staring at her. I went up to him and told him to leave her alone. He just laughed and said she liked it. I told him to stay away from her or I'd call the police. He left and my wife thanked me. A few days later, she called me saying he was outside our house. I called the police and they arrested him. He was fired from his job and got a restraining order.